Hey, welcome back, and I'm so glad you could join me. I know this isn't a moto vlog, I'm not on the motorcycle, but I've had the crud for a couple of days. I think I wore myself a little thin going to Daytona and back. Just not enough sleep, not enough rest, and it's been a tough weekend, so I actually called into work sick today because I just couldn't do it. I was going to be useless anyway, so I opted to stay home, relax, maybe edit some of the 4,000 or so pictures I got from Daytona, and put together some video. It may not be the best, but I really wanted to get it to you so you could see something. Saturday I took a ride out to Lake Warren with the local HOG chapter, and I've been there before. I've taken some pictures from there. Actually, the picture that's in the Full Throttle magazine bike show was taken at Lake Warren. So it's a cute little state park, and I've been wanting to get back there for a while. I'd like to get there really early in the morning or late at night to take more photos, but that's not the way it worked out, and it was a good ride anyways. One of the things I really wanted to do on this channel, because I consider it also a travel channel, is to show you around all the places I go to, particularly in South Carolina. So this was an opportunity.
Today we're going back to Lake Warren. I've been up there shooting before, and it's a nice little state park, about 90 miles from here. So ride starting at Low Country Harley. So it said this was a fit trail, an interpretive fit trail. And then I realized it had all these workout stations in it. Yeah, I'm up for the walk, not so much up for the workout. We parked the bikes, and everybody has a half an hour before we're supposed to be back at the bikes. I'm kind of hoping that I didn't make the wrong decision here with the trail. I don't know how long this is going to take to walk. Some of them have taken quite a while when my wife and I go out, but we'll see. South Carolina has some great parks. I just love this area. Now I found that they're not necessarily super photogenic. I mean, if you look at that, it's pretty, but it wouldn't make for a good picture. Maybe if you went sideways. The trees are nice, but it's just a beautiful walk in the woods. You know, if you live in the country someplace, this isn't a big deal. If you live in the city, this is like a whole other planet. Because there are snakes and critters in these woods, I try to make enough noise so that they can hear me coming. With the camera in hand, I'd like to take some pictures of wildlife too, which kind of goes against that whole idea of making noise. Here's an example of the food chain. It begins with the sun. That's back that way. In one example of the food chain, a green plant, such as that, takes and stores energy from the sun. A mouse, which I haven't seen yet, then eats the plant and is in turn eaten by a snake. And that's when we're leaving. I'm not entirely sure what this is doing out here. It's out here in the middle of the woods though. I'm not entirely sure what an interpretive trail is. I just assumed we were supposed to dance in some way. The tree sprouts from a seed. Sunlight shines upon it. It grows tall, ever so tall. And this is probably why I may never make it big on the New York theater circuit. What really stinks is that there are some birds up in the trees. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my longer lens. I just kind of grabbed the camera and took off because I figured, well, I could use it to take some pictures somewhere. Didn't really plan it out well. So the birds are safe for me today. Oh, this is kind of cool. Roots. Look at this. Man, I hope this stock is good. Oh yeah, this is very nice. I heard a fish in the water just over there. At least I hope it was a fish and nothing with huge, massive teeth. So there's the water. And if you come right over here on the trail, it's a bench. I guess maybe it's a bench in case you want to sit almost close to the water. There are a lot of roots along this trail. Makes it a little bit on the tricky side to walk. And I had to wonder, you know, if I was a snake, would I hide among the roots just because I'd blend in so well? But most predators predate the way they predate because it gets them food. And if a snake were to jump out of one of those root clusters and bite me in the foot, it would have to chase me for the mile or so. I'd be screaming before it actually got to eat me. Because that's the way my mind works. A lot of dragonflies too. Probably not a lot of mosquitoes up here, I would guess. So I get a little nervous in the woods. I don't mind the idea of wild animals so much. Snakes freak me out. And I don't think too much about things like poison ivy. I just assume all the plants are poisonous. Don't touch them. But I grew up with Star Trek. I don't know how many times somebody would sniff that flower or touch that flower, and next thing you know, they're in love or they're crazy or both. Not that one necessarily precludes the other. Sometimes they're just crazy in love. But, you know, it was the 60s. And that's where we were just a few short minutes ago. So I had some other ideas for the interpretive trail dance, but I didn't really want to put my camera down anywhere in there. There really wasn't any solid ground to put it on. But here we have this little waterway, a lake if you will. Maybe a lake interpretive dance. The lake, water, stretching coolly across the surface of the ground. Fishies swim playfully in the lake. The alligator stalks his prey like a stalking hungry thing. The fishies swim away. Swim, little fishies, swim. And still, the water flows. That's all I got. Okay, I'll never be a rapper.
So that was a little glimpse of Lake Warren. Obviously, I didn't take you around the lake very much. It's a lake. I don't know if they've got camping there or not. I should look it up to find out if they do. Maybe we could go up and go camping there one weekend. That would be cool too. Oh, I hate having the crud. There's so much to do and I just don't feel like I'm up to it. I don't know how women do it. I mean, they'll have babies and be like, oh, is that done? Okay, I'm going to go make dinner. It's crazy. But I wasn't going to let it stop me from getting you a video. I hope you somewhat enjoyed it. I know it was kind of short, but honestly the visit was kind of short. So I know I saw some people out there fishing. They've got a boat launch. It's a pretty cool place. I think it's been a little while, or at least it seems like it's been a little while since I've pushed my photo book, Wheels and Words. If you haven't gotten it yet, look at this. It's just jam-packed full of my best pictures from over the years. And I think you'll really like it. I'll put the link down below if you're interested in buying it. I would appreciate it. Let me know if you want it autographed. I have the penmanship of a doctor, but I will autograph it for you if you're interested. So I really appreciate your support. I appreciate your support just for being here. How do you like that? You know, we're faced with decisions every single day. Lots of them. I like options. I don't like making decisions. So I thought I'd end these videos with a couple of questions and see what you thought. And the first one is, Taco Bell or Arby's? Let me know in the comments below. Like I said, I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. The link to the photo book is down there. Go get your copy so you can say that you knew me back when. On a more somber note, I'm sorry to hear that we lost Arlen Ness over the weekend. Whether you like his work or not, he was innovative, he was creative, and he was driven. I can appreciate that. My condolences to his family, his friends, and the community as a whole. I think it's a loss. So I'm going to end this particular video with two thoughts. One, ride like this is the only life you get. And two, go do something nice for somebody this week. Thanks. Bye.